The mass shooting in Lewiston, Maine is raising new questions about Vermont's laws aimed at preventing tragedy. After a thwarted school shooting plot in 2018, Vermont lawmakers and the governor agreed to a so-called red flag law. It allows a judge to temporarily take guns away from people when they're deemed a danger to themselves or others.
Law enforcement and the state's attorney would have to show by a preponderance of the evidence, 51% likely that the person is going to engage in that harmful conduct.
According to data from Vermont's judiciary, in the 5 years Vermont has had a red flag law on the books, judges have considered 132 separate extreme risk protection order cases, and they've granted 194 orders.
There has been community buy-in. People have been speaking up when they're gravely concerned about the behavior of a friend, a spouse, a neighbor. And we have law enforcement in every county who is also demonstrating that buy-in.
Compare that to Maine's yellow flag law, which also requires a medical professional to sign off. It's been used about 80 times in the last 3 years.
I think seeing what happened in Maine confirms that we did the right thing in Vermont.
This week, Republican Governor Phil Scott, who signed the original red flag law, said Vermont's law should be a model for the country.
I think it's time for this to be a national conversation with other states and on a federal level to adopt some of the red flag laws that we've gone ahead with.
Top Democrats in the Vermont legislature are looking at strengthening the red flag law further by collecting information about dangerous people in other states.
As we always do in judiciary, we will try to legislate sensible gun policy on the basis of that data.
Other gun restrictions could also be considered next session, but those could face constitutional questions based on the U.S. Supreme Court's Bruin decision. The Vermont Federation of Sportsmen's Clubs is already preparing a federal lawsuit challenging last year's 72-hour waiting period law and 2018's ban on high-capacity magazines. Now, I'm told they're planning on filing the lawsuit in the next few weeks, but they also do not plan on challenging Vermont's red flag law. Reporting in the newsroom, Calvin Cutler, Channel 3 News.